welcome back. Well, we finished this contract. We took our money. And now I'm trying to remember exactly. Oh, there. I was going to say, I'm trying to remember exactly how I got in here. And it's right here. Okay. I've watching Daggerwin Chainsaw100's videos. I realized that they've gone down the path of just 4 greenhouses maximum. And I looked that I had more than 4, so I had to get rid of, I think, 2. So, come on. So I got rid of 2 greenhouses. So I've only got 4 now. Looking for contracts. Deadwood. What do I have to do? Yeah, there's a problem with deadwood. Help the owner cut down the tree. Each tree is already marked. Well, I'm going to get $7,000 for cutting down that tree. Absolutely, we're going to accept that contract. But we got nothing else. So we'll take this back home. And one thing that I noticed, as you're probably aware, I finish each episode on sort of somewhere towards the evening, where I don't do multiple episodes in the same month, but assuming that I just do one, I finish in the evening. So before I went and slept, I went and fed the chickens. Then I went to sleep. And what do you think happened? As soon as I woke up, the chickens had no more food. So one thing that is good, the Giants allows you to sort of extend the feeders, but it surprises me that nobody thought about the fact that, hang on a little bit, you could have a feeder where you could have, I don't know, I mean, if you go on some of these massive American maps with the, where the field it's massive, you could probably have a few thousand chickens in one enclosure. But they don't actually extend the feeding, the amount of food that you can put in, which to me sounds quite, not very well thought out, is it? So just because I slept overnight, they completely consumed all the food that they had. It starts to lead me to believe that I may have to start looking at my chickens and feeding them twice per day or per month, as depending on which way you want to have a look at it. Am I even going the right way? Yes, I am. So yeah, actually, you know what? Let's not do this. Let's just do this. Set destination, and destination has to be, where do I want him to go? Just go over here for now, and then we'll see what happens, hey? Okay, we've got nothing here, nothing here. That's my new combine. We need to feed the cows, I think. Well, that took a lot of feeding. Okay. So let's go and feed the chickens again. Like, I've got 1,000 liters in the back of these, and it's not even taking all of it. It's little things like this that Giants really needs to sort of get their act together on. If you're going to give me an option where I could have, thousands of chickens, maybe you need to think about increasing the, increasing the feed capacity. So what is it going to take? About 750 liters. Now, I'd be very surprised, and I'm going to leave you here. I would be very surprised to see how long that lasts. Actually, what I should do, come on, get out of the tractor and go to number 2. Okay, so we've got this one over here, obviously. And there's a heap of them over here. over here. I do want to go down the path of some sort of timber production, which means I'm going to have to look at a field that we're just going to put trees. Now, from what Daggerwin did with the, was it the oak, or whatever trees he picks, I don't like those. They're an absolute nightmare to sort of, I know that there's those two, there's another one right here. They're a nightmare to cut and all that sort of stuff, and I don't want to go down that path, even though it's entertaining watching Daggerwin. You can tell Daggerwin's not really comfortable in sort of, how do I say this, sort of not playing realistic, where he has to drag the trees around in an unrealistic way. So yeah, it's funny watching them, both of them, you know, grab these massive trees and then just bashing it around everything on the streets. And trying to apologize, say, I'm sorry for doing this, blah, 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 which I don't personally have a problem with that. You know, it's, to me, that, you know, kind of doesn't make sense that you would criticize people for that, but some people do get. So that was the easiest $7,000 I've ever made. No, we're not transporting trees. I don't even want to hear about that one. Okay. Actually, you know what? All right. Do I need any of my fields grass? That's, I have been ignoring this enough, long enough. So we're not going to do that anymore. I'm still sort of debating on how and what and all that sort of stuff I should do as far as grass is concerned. For now, I think I'm just going to go down the path of leasing some sort of a wagon to just pick up the grass, but I'm going to lease. What tractor should I use? Actually, before I go any further, let's have a look what's available in here. I haven't even seen this one. What on earth is it? I don't even remember downloading this. Is this part of something modded that's just been brought up? Okay, oops. I'm referring to something more like, where are you? Oh, where are you? Where are you? Not there, obviously, like this. I did download. So I'm not going to go for like your super heavy duty capacity, even though I could. Wow. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it to that. And now we're going to go down the path of selecting a tractor. Obviously not, obviously not, not. Back to this one. So you won. Even though I do probably need to get a tractor that's a little bit faster. So we'll use that to go and collect all the money that we need to go and collect. So hopefully this means that we will be able to collect the grass and then take it to our dryer. Now, I wish, I need to look at a way. I kind of thought about putting all my pallets in some sort of a storage. The problem with that is that it's an absolute pain in the backside to get them out. So I don't really want to go down the path of a storage. Yeah, so because of that, I'm probably just going to leave them as they are. I probably need to have a look at some of my production, make sure that they're not running out of space. And as long as they're not running out of space, it's fine to just leave them as they are. I know the bread has a very large capacity, so I don't think the bread is a problem. You know what? Let's just wash this tractor since we're here. I don't know if you saw, but Daggerwin couldn't put a washer where I put mine. I don't know why he couldn't do that. Maybe because he's playing in multiplayer role or mode. So maybe because of that he couldn't. But as you can see, I have mine, and I could have put it. Oh, I've still got my mower here. Now I am going to look at something a little bit more I don't know, maybe a windrower separately than having a windrower placed on the actual wagon itself. I know some people are probably not going to like this. No, what can I say? I apologize if you something that you think, oh, you know, it's not. I actually don't even know if this exists in real life, to be honest. So I probably am saying sorry, and in real life there is such a thing. I honestly don't know. Let me know in the comments. Is there such a thing in real life, or is this a fake? And if there isn't such a thing in real life, I would say why not? Well, I suppose probably the biggest problem would be is the speed that you would have to drive, or how far in advance they would have to collect this, so you can windrow it all the way to your pickup head. I think that would be the biggest challenge, right? That would probably be the biggest reasons why something like this is not. Because you see, when you look at it in the game here, it sits almost, it sits straight up. Now, not that physically couldn't work in real life, because you would need to have, you know, in advance the way so you can pick up the grass ahead of it. Probably the windrow would have to be ahead of the tractor. That's how big it would have to be. Oops. So you could bring it down to the head to pick it up. Wow, I didn't realize that I have that much grass, even though I don't know why I'm surprised, because I think I've cut the grass 3 or 4 times in these fields, and you can see how bulky it is. Where did I put my dryer? Oh, right there. Okay, so I still haven't moved the goats out of this pen, and I should do that. But yeah, maybe job for another day. So far, they're still together. They still have bales there, so they shouldn't be missing out. My wool production is almost non-existent. I think I'm paying money for this wool production for no reason, because I don't actually think I'm benefiting in any way out of it. All right, let's go. What? Didn't even pick the grass. That's nice. Why are you not picking the grass? All right, I've even tried adding the silage additive. I was thinking maybe the reason that let's have a look at this production before I go any further. Maybe the reason why it's not picking up the grass, oh, where are we, is because there is all right, so storage wise we got unlimited capacity almost, but I got nothing in there. So I don't know what am I doing. Canola oil, deactivate, and flour. Was it barley? No. I think it was wheat, right? There's no point me getting charged. And we're not using it. So yeah, I thought maybe because the silage additive was on empty, that's why I wasn't picking it up. But yeah, obviously wasn't the case. Anyway, I'll see when we get back to grasswork. Okay, so grass. I think I have one more field. Oh yeah, right over there. But that's okay. We'll leave that till we finalize what we need to do with our grass. I haven't really made up my mind what to do with our grass as of yet. Obviously, from the looks of it, we probably have too much grass. So I'm not 100% sure what this particular dryer does. I haven't really looked into it that well to actually know what it does. So this is the opportunity now to see what it actually does. I was going to say, what do you mean I have nothing in it? Okay. Okay, so I can do chaff silage, grass silage, okay, so grass goes 1,000 to 1,000. Okay, so if I add water, grass silage, activate. So now I should have silage. I can do TMR as well. All right, so as long as I bring hay, okay, so we can have TMR out of this one as well. So I don't need that little one. We could probably just sell that little one. Okay, so we can leave you here, then I'll return you. Okay, that's done. So we've got our goats over here. Okay, so we have. I need to I thought I'd clean that up a little bit and get rid of all that stuff off the screen. I wish there was a quick way to do that. What did I do? What did I do? Okay, that's not it. Okay, so we got one pallet of milk. So we got grass galore here so far, so that's not an issue. Oops, face full of fence, not an issue either. We left the tractor here, did we not? Yes, we did. Oops, let's start it. Anyway, on that bombshell, thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for the 500 subscribers. Hopefully you're enjoying this series. And the second series that I started on, I don't even know how to pronounce that map, to be honest. It's Daheim or Daheim, I don't know, something like that. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy both series. I look forward to your comments and let me know what you think. So on that bombshell, have a wonderful day wherever you are around the world. God bless you and your family. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.